Previously on The Bill.
Meadows is hiding something. He knows more about the Simpson case and Johnson than he's letting on.
He's under investigation by the DPS. What more do you want?
I want to know what you're going to do about his behaviour.
But he didn't start the fire, did he? And if Simpson didn't, who did? You've got to tell me the truth, Des. Otherwise there's no future for us.
Can't you let it be?
No. What have you done, Des?
It was an accident, she. I swear on the baby's life it was an accident.
Tell me.
Such a stupid thing.
All of it, Des.
Me and Reg. We arrested someone with a bunch of 50s. It was evidence, but I peeled one off. Put in Chief Inspector Conway's collection after he was murdered.
And?
The money turned out to be counterfeit. It was bent. I knew eventually someone would put two and two together and they'd know that it was from the same bunch that was on Mundo's desk. I knew that I'd be caught.
Stealing?
Yeah.
What did you do?
There was a riot.
I know that.
Simpson and his lot were outside. They were going crazy, throwing petrol bombs.
So what did you do?
I only wanted to get rid of the 50s.
How?
So no one would know.
How?
I threw a petrol bomb through the window. I didn't know there'd be an explosion. How could I know that those gas canisters were there? That the emergency exits were locked? That none of them could get out, they couldn't escape? How could I know that?
6 people, Des. 6 people.
You think I don't know that?
You looked me in the eye and you told me about your pain and anguish, that scum like Simpson could kill your friends and get away with it.
It was an accident.
Not covering it up. That wasn't.
I need you to understand.
6 people are dead.
I have to live with it every day. I can't make it right. I can't bring them back even if I wanted to. But it was an accident.
Not now, Reg.
So?
I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say.
I need you to tell me that you believe me. That what I'm telling you is the truth.
I hear you telling me. But I can't.
I need you to forgive me, Sheila.
I can't. How can I? It's not my place.
I told you I had no one without you.
You've lied to me all
and
along.
if you don't go that
Yes! Do you know what you've done?
do I know what I've done? Sheila, let me hear the words off you. Let me hear the words you forgive me.
I can't.
Please. Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Where do you go?
Des!
021. We're going to do some more bodies at this robbery. The suspect may still be around.
Sierra Oscar 2-1 from Sierra 1. Where are you, Tony?
15 Pole Street, over.
OK, we're on our way.
She was on at me to tell her. I told her to talk to you. There was nothing else for her.
I told her.
What, everything?
She asked me. Couldn't lie to her.
Oh, no. What if she goes to Inspector Gold or the super?
I don't know. I hope she won't. She won't do anything stupid. She just needs time to think about it.
That's the understatement of the year. Well, let's hope you're right, for both our sakes. Come on, mate, we've got a shout.
Pension from the post office. Someone must have followed her home.
And what happened to him?
Stabbed, fighting him off. Paramedics said it missed all his vital organs.
He was lucky.
Are you having a laugh? Lucky, stabbed on your own doorstep.
I thought you said she went to the post office, Tony.
Yeah?
I thought there was a connection.
Now look, this is the second one today, right? It's got to be the same fella.
Identical setup. A woman gets a pension stolen on a doorstep. Only this time he's stabbing people.
Well, she got a good look at him. I'm going to go with her now, get a proper description while it's still fresh.
What's she saying so far?
IC1, late teens, Irish accent, red hat.
What have you had a look around?
Well, we've been with the victim, haven't we?
Well, which way did they go?
Through the house, out the back.
Come on, Letty, babe, let's do this properly. Yeah, our footprints.
Oh, come on, Des, he's not going to still be here, is he?
Look, he's been robbing our people, now he's stabbing them. How long before he killed someone, eh?
What you got?
If you don't look, you don't find. Yeah. Found that in the back alley, and there's footprints in the garden as well.
The suspect got off empty-handed, so well, there's only prints to be had.
Yeah, the sooner we get them back, the better. I want to catch this fella before he does it again.
I already told your colleague what he looked like. But he smelled too, like cheap aftershave.
What was his haircut like, Peggy?
Well, I couldn't see his hair. He was wearing a red hat.
It's the same one.
Will you do something for me?
What's that?
When you catch him, will you give him a good thumping?
I'll tell you there's times I'd like to.
So what's stopping you?
I've already got one idea giving me grief about this. I don't need two of you.
Me? I'm a pussycat.
I'm sure you are. Why don't you do it yourself? I'm sure you could do a better job than me.
I would if I was younger. Will you promise me?
Peggy, you don't just take the law into her own hands, do you?
But you are the law. It's in your hands already.
Look, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, eh?
Thanks. I knew.
You've got to come clean.
Do you realise what you're saying?
You can never put it right, but you could try.
I tried being a good copper. I did something bad. But I'm not throwing away my life or the baby's or your life just because of an accident.
You lied to me.
I lied to you. You lied to Patrick.
Yeah, I deceived my husband. Yeah, I'm pregnant, but I never killed anyone.
I lied, but the right man went down.
No, Des. You've been telling yourself that for too long. It isn't right. You got me pregnant without telling me any of this. How can I bring this baby up now, knowing what I know?
I fell for you. When you showed up, it was worth getting up in the mornings. You made me forget about all of this. And Simpson's the guilty one!
Of killing Chief Inspector Conway, not of what you did!
I'm not coming clean, no way!
You're leaving me no choice.
There's got to be another way!
You know me, Des. I'm a police officer. What do you expect?
Not this!
But you have to take legal advice. Get a solicitor.
I thought you cared for me.
Come clean. Or I will.
Bob Coles. So what's this about?
The informant that Rob and Brandon arrested, he gave me his name.
For robbery?
No, drugs. My informant is supposed to pick up a package of heroin from that garage on Tower Road.
When's it happening?
This afternoon.
What quantities?
Well, I'm guessing about 1 kilo. He reckons a package is about this big. He could be bragging. You know who my informant is?
Gary's dad.
And Gary's put 2 and 2 together.
So do you want to go with this?
Oh, I think it's too good not to, don't you?
Yeah, all right. But is Alan Best somebody we can trust?
This is one way to find out.
Well, I'd love to get Bob Coles with that much gear.
Yeah. Away from the garage, I need to protect my source.
Yeah, I know that.
And I'm not involved. Right, Julie bit.
Boys, I've got the Gerald Wallace stabbing. Tony tells me it was a robbery and you got something similar.
Somehow one we got a pension bill from outside the post office.
Well, any joy with local inquiries?
Oh, we got a description. Yeah, an IC1, wearing baggy trousers and a red hat.
And which post office was she at?
Oh, you know, the main one, on Spicer Street.
Cool. All right, well, I'll check out the CCTV at the post office.
I think we should be out there doing something about it.
Well, so do I, except we don't know who we're looking for.
We've got a description and an MO. He's bound to do it again. He didn't get anything last time.
He won't try the same place.
Well, he might try a smaller post office.
Whoa. All right, you feel free, take a look.
And what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to check out the CCTV for these attacks. I told you. What's got you so steamed up, Des?
Come on, Reggie, babe.
There's this one here on Kellett Street, that post office, and then there's another one round the corner on Godwick Road.
Well, he's not here.
And then if we go east, there's another one. That's on Broom Lane. That's a counter at the back of her shop.
Sheila wants me to own up.
She what?
She said if I don't make a clean breast of it, she'll do it for me.
When did she say that?
Earlier.
Well, she doesn't mean it.
She can, Reg. And she's right. You both are. You've been living a lie.
Now, I never said that. I said I couldn't carry this for you.
Well, she's going to do it.
Why now, after all this time?
I've got two choices. Scarper or give myself in.
Remember, it's not just you involved.
I know.
So what you going to do? You've got to do something. You can't leave it in her court.
It's out of my hands. What can I do? If I don't turn myself in, I've got to run.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
That's not the way I read it. If she's given you time to decide, that means she hasn't decided yet.
Hey, there he is.
Des!
What did you run for? I said, what did you run for? You've got a guilty conscience, have you? Come on, do you want to go, do you?
Des, come on.
Do you?
All right. Come on, you're under arrest for suspicion. Son? Des and I, we've arrested someone in connection with the stabbing and the robbery.
Good. Set up an ID parade then.
Actually, it was Des I wanted to talk to you about. Are you still thinking of turning him in?
Did Des put you up to this?
No, actually, he doesn't even know I'm talking to you.
You know I can't let this go, Reg.
What's it going to achieve? I mean, it'll be the end of him. And the repercussions on the job. It's the whole of the Met. It's not just Sun Hill. And where's the victim's family?
I know all this.
You know Simpson would be the only one who'd benefit if you do.
No, Reg. You and Des and me, we'll all benefit by not having to live a lie.
There is no lie. Des knows what he did. He told me because he can't live a lie. And he's trying to kill himself.
What?
He tried to step off the roof of a building and take me with him, but I stopped him. None of this has been easy. But I know it's better with Des in them. OK, he made a horrific mistake. And he knows that. And he's paying his debt to society the only way he can, and that's by being a copper. But he can't do that if he's locked up the rest of his life.
Who are we to make that choice?
His friends. I mean, we're the only ones who really know him and love him. You're a religious person. I mean, don't you believe in forgiveness?
It's not our place to forgive. I've already told him that.
Well, repentance then. Don't you believe that someone can do a bad thing and then by their every action put it right? He's a good person. Can't I convince you of that?
I don't need convincing, Reg.
Well then, please don't sacrifice him. I beg you, don't do that. He isn't his.
No.
Well, he's going to, isn't he? Especially if you and Sergeant Murphy make a go of it.
Look, forget that. Let's just get through this, eh?
And everyone else is going to know too.
What happened?
I thought it was number 5, but I said 4 by mistake. I told them it was number 5, but they said I had to be sure, absolutely sure. And then when they said that, I wasn't.
What are you doing?
What's up?
You all right, love? All right, love. It's all right. She's not breathing.
Hold on. Peggy? I think she's back with us.
Well done.
Well then, Richie.
Cheers, Sarge.
Are we going or what?
Yep.
What's he been released for?
Guys, we got nothing on him and there are no usable prints on the knife.
You get what's coming to you, lad.
What's your problem, huh?
Let's go.
Mrs. Wallace is dead.
Yeah, I heard. The ID parade officer phoned me.
So what are you doing about it? I mean, why aren't you out there now?
Like what?
Like seeing if it was related to the attack when she was pushed over.
I thought it was a coronary.
It was caused by stress, and that's murder in my book.
Well, let's just wait and see what the post-mortem reveals, shall we?
I've got an idea who did it, and I intend to get him.
Don't do anything stupid, Des.
What, like sit on my arse?
Put where in rest.
Let me tell you, please, now. Reg, what's eating him? Why is he tripping out over this robbery?
Put it on the ticket for me. Oh, he's feeling guilty. Thanks, sir.
What about?
Well, Mrs. Wallace has just died.
I know.
Well, he thinks the ID parade was too much for her and he's blaming himself for it.
That don't make sense.
Well, it is Des we're talking about.
Don't know what to say.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Well, say that and that you can't manage without her.
I can't.
Can't what?
Say that.
Well, that's what makes it the right thing.
Hey, look, there he is. Hey! The little get! Go on, Richie, babe, move! Hurry up! I made a promise to an our woman. If I ever saw you again, I'd give you a good kicking. So here it is. Peggy! Wallace is dead! If I ever see you talking to anyone over 50 again, you're gonna get worse than what you're getting now. Get off! Get off! I haven't even started yet, you little blade. Peggy Wallace is dead, and she's worth telling you.
Dead?
Yeah, that's right, and you killed her.
I never killed no one.
You stabbed her husband and you frightened the life out of her.
I never meant to. It was self-defense.
Self-defense, a woman died.
That's not my fault. It was an accident.
Yes.
Get off of him.
What did you say?
It was an accident. I never meant to. I'm sorry. I didn't want no one to die.
Come on. Out. So, go. Off.
Oh, Sheila, are you busy?
Not especially.
The super needs a driver to take him down to the yard. Could you do it?
Sure, no problem.
All right, I'll tell him that you found you up front.
Could I have the car book, please?
Hello?
You've got to talk to her. You're going to get yourself in even worse trouble behaving like this.
There is no worse trouble.
Well, then talk to her while you still can.
Okay.
I put the phone down and started worrying.
You didn't have to stop work.
Well, maybe not. I can't explain it. I thought it was about the baby. What? Look, you're starting to worry me, love.
I'm supposed to take the superintendent to Scotland Yard.
Well, I'll settle for the quick version.
Wait here. I'll see if I can get someone to replace me. Gary, the super needs a driver.
Well, I can't. Inspector Gold's got me doing something.
Then find someone who can. I need to know it's sorted, yeah?
Yeah.
You said you'd something to say. So say it.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done. Because I know there's before this conversation, and there's after it. It's not your baby. I've been having an affair. I lied about my dates. It's not even possible it could be yours. I want to keep this baby. And I know you couldn't bring up another man's child. I wouldn't even ask you to. I intend to move out.
Immediately?
If you want me to.
I thought you were going to say you were ill. I thought that's what you were going to tell me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
I'm pregnant. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be doing this. But I am. And it's not ours. It's mine with another man. So I'm going to live with him.
Can't you get rid of it?
That's beneath you.
Do you love him?
Yes. I met him at a...
I don't want to know. It's not about him. It's about you.
It's about us. Things haven't been good for a while. You must know that.
And this is your remedy. This is how you deal with things haven't been good. Other people talk. They communicate. They work at it. They don't throw up their arms and go and get pregnant.
I'm not other people. It just happened.
Don't you dare say it just happened. Don't you dare.
I made it happen. I let it happen. What's the difference? It has happened.
Look, I love you.
I made my choice.
Mum, have you seen Sergeant Murphy anyway?
Yeah, she's gone to the yard with the super.
The yard?
Yes, Des, is that a problem?
What? Des, what?
She's gone and done it, hasn't she? She must have told the super to go in the yard.
How'd you know?
Inspector Gold told me.
What do you mean the inspector told you? How does she know?
Well, they're not going to tell her, are they?
Are you sure?
Look, what else could it be? They've gone to the yard. Her and the super.
Look, never mind the radio, listen to me.
That's him, isn't it? I let him go and he's at it again!
Oh, June. This abduction at gunpoint. If anything turns up in it, the super wants to know about it straight away.
Right, how's Gary taking it?
Professionally. Have you seen Des?
Des, why?
Well, the super wants a word with him. He did mouth-to-mouth on a woman who died.
Oh, he had a cot death last week.
Well, exactly. The governor just wants to give him a pat on the back, you know.
I can't believe she'd do that. She gave me completely the opposite impression.
It was a con, Reggie, babe. A smoke screen. I'd like to believe it, but I think I better wake up. Hey, there they are!
I know this place, this is the only way in. You stay here and block the exit.
Why don't we both go after him, Sarge?
No, you stay here. Come on, Tom.
I really thought I was going to play house with her and have a family and everything. I was that close I could smell it.
432 from 48, are you receiving, over?
432 receiving, go ahead, Sarge.
What's your location, 432?
I'm part of the pursuit near Shadwell Lane, Sarge.
When you get through, the super wants to see you.
What for, Sarge?
And he can tell you that himself, over.
I've been kidding myself. This was always going to happen. I'm dead. I'm finished. Get out the car.
What you going to do?
I said, get out the car, Reg. You've done enough damage.
Me?
Yeah, you. You think Sheila would have given me the 3rd degree without you mixing it? I've had my bite of the cherry. It was there in my hands and you weighed in. Now this is your last chance. Get out!
So you can do something stupid? No way!
All right, suit yourself.
easy.
Just pulling in with you. He's gonna give in, eh?
Do you mind? I don't want to get in there with him.
Not me! Nutter! Looks like the end, Reggie, babe.
Sierra Oscar 595. The area car's crashed, it's on fire. No sign of Des or Reg. Fire brigade, ambulance and assistance required.
Smithy!
Smithy! Received over.
158 received over.
Who's involved?
Des and Reg in the area car, Sergeant Smith and PC Stamp on the scene.
Back up.
On its way.
Brigade?
On its way.
Right, keep me informed. Have we got any news on Gary's dad? Have we got an ID on the gunman that's taken him hostage?
Reg? Reg, can you hear me? He's in there, but he's breathing now.
Well, Des must have been thrown out or crawled out, I don't know.
Sarge!
Where's Des? How's he looking?
Felt pretty.
He never was.
Did well back there, pulling him out.
Sarge! Can we have a look? Look, he's a mate. Cool, stay. So who was he? Must have been the geezer they were chasing when they crashed, Franklin. So where's Des?
Still being there.
Well, if I'd gone in there quick, I might have got him out.
Coppers don't get out of fires. It's Sunhill.
You made up your mind. You made your choice. To have another man's child.
Yes. Look, Patrick, I had to be honest with you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Patrick.
I'm moving out. I'll call at the house at 8 and pick up some stuff.
Pack a bag. Don't be there.
Please leave a message after the tone. Des, it's me. We need to talk.
Oh, mess. What happened? Why was he driving like that? What was he thinking?
You can say what you like about Des, but he's a good driver.
Why'd it have to be Reg with him?
Have you been on already?
Yeah, the prosecution's way down the list.
I really wanted to see Polly before she went in. I was late. I'm going to have to hang around out here now until they call me. How's it going in there?
The prosecutor's trying to make out that Polly's a money-grabbing Black Widow.
Polly? Has he?
Of course not. It'll never hold.
Yeah, but it's often not about what really happened. It's more about the way things seem, isn't it?
I thought Jim was coming too.
Yeah, he's been dressed into uniform.
What?
Oh, it's chaos back at the station since the accident.
What accident?
Didn't you know? Reg is in hospital. He was in the area car with Des when it crashed.
Crashed? Well, how's Des? I mean, how seriously hurt is he?
Well, he's missing. I don't think he got out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Sheila, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Is it the baby? Is Des the father?
I've just told Patrick he's not. Oh, Des.
What did he do?
He won't hear you. He's heavily sedated.
I know, I was just...
Are you a colleague? I'm having trouble tracking next of kin. The station says that Reg has a sister, but she's in New Zealand. And both parents are dead. Is there anyone else?
No. I don't think there is.
Sergeant Murphy. One of yours, isn't it?
Yeah. PC Taviner. Have you found him?
No sign of him yet.
He's dead, isn't he?
Murphy, have a seat.
Thank you, sir. Is this about the area car crash?
Yes, but I thought I could rely on you to spread the word that Reg is expected to make a good recovery.
And Des?
Forensics are still combing the scene, but as yet, they haven't found a body. There's no easy way to say this, but it looks like Des was caught in the heart of the fire, which would explain why forensics haven't found anything yet. I thought you should know what was happening.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, get Juliet's bike shifted. I need a drink.
She?
on, Sheila!
Ah, look, there's a better one of her. She's smiling there, look.
Yeah, very sweet, Sheila.
Oh, a whole day without her.
Well, I really appreciate you getting back early, but you sure you're ready?
I have to get used to it sometime.
Well, we need all the bodies we can get, because Jim will be off for at least a couple of weeks now.
Oh, poor old Jim. Must have been horrendous from that trial. So at least Marie saw sense in the end.
Sheila, good to see you back.
Thanks. Hey, Eva, come and have a look at my little Neve.
Oh, mate, I'd love to, but I'm on a bit of a mission right now. Catch you later.
Nice. I felt so sorry for the super. I mean, marital problems are tough enough without having them kick off in public.
Any news on Patrick?
He's coming around tomorrow to see the kids.
Oh, right, so you guys are hoping to patch things up then?
Such a mess, Eva. But whatever happens, I've got my little Neve, and I wouldn't be without her now for the world.
Well, you hurry home to her then.
Night, Eva.
Good night, mate.
Des?